Welcome back to the Ryan Dunstan podcast, Words from a Humble King. I was having a conversation with someone about joy. And for a long time, I felt like joy was only associated with happy, smiles, fun, uplifting emotions, etc. But as you get older, man, life starts to act up on you. And man, I tell you, over the years, you begin to feel the wear and tear in the day out pressures and demands of life. You just start to analyze and understand the differences between happiness and joy. There is a difference. Now, is it just me, or does it feel like happy is the only expression that we get a chance to see when somebody even references joy? It makes it look like that's the only expression that represents joy. And for me personally, I feel it sets the wrong impression, especially for life. And then when you find yourself in dark moments, and you know how church folk is, they blindly tell you to just go get in front of God's presence, go sit in God's presence. And they say it with such a genuine smile on their faces, which makes you feel like, oh, okay, well, that must be all I have to do, right? And then you go sit in God's presence in prayer and meditation, waiting to smile, but the smile never comes. I feel it fogs up the correct interpretation of what joy really is, what it really looks like, what it really feels like, what joy really means, and how to really find joy in the midst of some hardships. So I felt that there was a more realistic interpretation of joy I wanted to share. And an interpretation that has my humanity in there, an interpretation that has my mental health in there. I just wanted to throw a little bit of 2024 in that interpretation, which is why today's topic is, who told you joy had to make you smile? Now let's just talk about it. Now don't get me wrong here. Joy and happiness can be closely related emotions under the right circumstances, though. Because when you're in a darker circumstance, when you're in a dark season, man, there's not much happiness or smiling or giggling going on, man. You're worried. You are worried, rehearsing negative things in your head. Now, I do believe that God provides balance in these moments, but you have to be able to recognize and locate the good and the bad. And that's not easy to do when the pressure's on, when the worry is at its highest and the anxiety it won't go away. One of the major differences with happiness and joy is happy is connected to, what has happened or what's happening. It's associated with a temporary state that arises from external circumstances. Like an achievement or visiting a friend, maybe an event you got to, and you're able to enjoy those moments for a small amount of time. These moments are timed, right? And you can be even at the moment or at the event with the friend and still thinking about the reality you got to go back to. And I'm going to tell you, those worries, they creep up on you and they never stop coming. Now, to me, I want to be clear here. This is just a conversation, but to me, joy is deeper. It lasts longer. It outlives an event or a moment with a friend. Definitely an achievement. Joy is like a deep understanding and acceptance of a good thing or person positively impacting your life. Maybe even impacting an outcome, circumstance. Okay, so for example, with me, I might be experiencing some anxiety and fear and some uncertainty and uncomfortable, over an uncomfortable experience or season in my life. But I still understand and accept that my wife still is going to hold me down and God still has my back. And I'm still not smiling through these moments either, because listen, there can be some times where you could be sick, or maybe God is not telling you what you want to hear, but he's telling you what you need to hear, right? And those are the corrective moments. They don't feel good. Those are the growing moments. Those don't make you smile. Right? These things, I'm going to tell you, they don't bring laughter, but they do bring an understanding, a contentment. They allow you to accept and endure the experience because of what you know the outcome is going to be. And you know it in your heart too, right? For example, you might be studying for a test, right? And you know why you have to study. You know, I believe that whys have power. You know why you have to study. And you do feel the peace of being prepared when you go take the exam. You feel the contentment of your readiness when you get ready to take that exam. Joy just allows you to feel the fear and the pressure of something, but it allows you to press forward anyway because of what you know, not feel. It's that calm. And you know, for me, the outcome is so important because that's always what you're worried about. So to know that my wife is going to positively impact the moment, or God is going to positively, ultimately impact the moment, it brings a peace and contentment in a season where now you're waiting to see how he's going to do it, even though you still don't know, which means your mind still wonders how he's going to get you through it. You're not rolling over in laughter in these moments, but you are settled due to what you now understand, which allows you to stay focused on your purpose, on your work, keep pressing forward. You don't lose time. There's been times in my life that because things were so in the air, you know, I couldn't even enjoy events or moments where I was with a friend or watching my kids play basketball or something like that. You know, I couldn't smile. I was so stuck in my head worrying about the outcome. I couldn't even get into the moments where that would make me happy. Right? But when you have joy, when you have that joy, you can accept that good thing because you understand what's positively going to happen. Maybe not immediately, but you just know you're going to get there. Then you can settle down in the moments. It was then that I can sit down and really watch my kids play ball. Find the joy so that I can smile in the moments and be happy. So, you know, for me, the things that are connected to my joy is my wife, my kids, God, my purpose, my faith. You know, those are the things that really ground me, settle me. I'm working towards something, and I know what that something is going to do for me, right? And I also know the impact of that something that I'm working on, what it's going to do for other people. That brings a joy too, right? And those things last so much longer than moments. Yeah, to me, joy is not all smiles and giggling, but joy will regulate your emotions for you, especially in tough times. Joy will help you build resilience against resistance and adversity. Joy will create the environment for you to develop self-awareness. Joy will carve out the road to your success while providing and protecting your mental well-being. To me, joy just lasts longer and has the strength to settle. It has the strength to settle me in anxious moments while strengthening me to endure the exhausting moments. It empowers me with endurance. It's more intense. The understanding hits you in the heart. And it hits you in the heart while it settles your mind. It doesn't always make you smile, but it does comfort you. And it frees you to experience the happiness that's in the moment. Joy can make you smile, but when you can't smile, it brings peace within, especially in darker moments. Contentment in storms and a spiritual connection in uncertainty goes a long way. Joy to me is gratitude of the good thing and accepting that it will work out because of who you know is on your side. That's when you experience the peace that passes all understanding. And when you make it through everything, when you turn back around and you want to mentor that person, don't you turn back around and act like it was all smiles. Nah, there was some tears in those trenches. Joy is personal, but joy will bring you through. This is the Ryan Dunstan Podcast, and these are words from my homie King. Peace, fam.